Mistaking the CEO for a gigolo novel audiobook. Chapter 8 Mommy is the Miracle Doctor. Evan's expression instantly sank. Mr. Seat. Kyle took the woman away, saying that you gave the order. Kyle took Nicole away. A hint of doubt appeared in Evan's eyes. Are you sure it was Kyle? He accentuated every word. Mr. Seat. How could we be mistaken? All of us saw him with our own eyes. Kyle insisted that it was you who wanted to see the woman. Kyle said that. I raised him single-handedly. And that kid has never once lied. But he made up such a lie in order to save that woman. Most importantly, how and when did he even chance upon that fool? Find that woman this instance. Evan's infuriated roar shocked the bodyguard on the other end of the line, and he repeatedly promised that they would. As soon as Evan hung up the phone, he flew into a rage and was just about to vent it out on something when someone knocked on his office door. Come in. That icy voice made Evan's assistant, John, gulp in fear outside the door. Mustering up all the courage he had, he pushed the door open and cautiously made his way in. Evan then raised his head and sliced him a cold look. Meanwhile, John forced a smile that looked more like a grimace. You better have something worth my while. John suddenly remembered his purpose of coming here after Evan's warning. Mr. Seat, our company's network has been hacked, and the whole system crashed. What? Evan immediately switched on his computer to verify it. True enough. The network's encryption key had been tampered with. On the black screen, a string of red wordings glared back at him. Evan Seat. How dare you bully my woman? Are you seeking death? Who did this? Evan's face grew impossibly darker. We don't know yet. In the next second, the sound of a glass shattering reverberated through the office. It came from a limited edition mug that was thrown to the ground, spilling water everywhere and littering the floor with tiny glass shards. Well then, find out who did this. Unless you prefer facing the consequences. Why yes. John pivoted around and left the office like his tail was on fire as he was too afraid to stay a second longer. Releasing a long sigh of relief, he felt as if he had just escaped hell itself. What should I do? How am I going to find the culprit? The biggest problem is that even the company's experts are at their wits' end. At Parkland Garden, Juan sat in front of his computer with a cheeky grin on his face. Several hours had passed, but Evan's company network was still down. He felt delighted just thinking about it. This is what you get for bullying my mommy. Juan, come quick. You Ray on TV. Maya's voice drifted into the study, stirring Juan's curiosity. I know that I am quite handsome. But isn't he this way too much? How could I possibly have gotten on the news right after I come back? Juan walked into the living room with a bewildered expression. When he glanced at the TV screen, his eyes widened into the size of soccer balls. The little boy on TV, who was wearing a suit, looked exactly like him. Right then, Naina and Nicole came to the living room as well after hearing Maya's exclamation. The TV was broadcasting news about the president of Seat Group, who was offering a hefty reward to whoever succeeded in locating a particular individual. Nicole's heart skipped a beat. 5 years ago, Evan had also offered a reward of $1 million in order to find her whereabouts. Could it be? The scene on the TV screen switched to show Kyle's handsome face again. This is... Nicole's heart lurched, and she quickly walked nearer to the TV to have a closer look. Is this my son whom I left with Evan Seat? He really looks exactly like Juan. Nicole reached out with trembling fingers to touch Kyle's face on the screen, her eyes misting over. Mommy, why does he look exactly like Juan? Naina was puzzled. Mommy, this little boy seems to be sick. His daddy is looking for Dr. Tassad. I feel sad for him. Maya blinked innocently. Mommy, Evan Seat is looking for the miracle doctor. He is looking for Dr. Tassad. The miracle doctor. Tassad? Juan instinctively looked towards Nicole. The miracle doctor, whom Evan Seat is so desperately looking for, is our mommy. Welcome to download the Brava Novel app. Read the novel Mistaking the CEO for a Gigolo online and get the latest updates.